kindly welcome our Honorable Principal Kavita ma'am and respected Vice Principal Anna ma'am. Let me inform you for the special day of debate competition. Let me inform you the arrangements of the debate competition. Topic: Importance of organic food. Newton House for, Rubens House for, Hubble House against, Darwin House against. Round 2 will be speaking on the topic. Round 3 will be rebutal round. Let me introduce you to the judges of the competition. Manali ma'am, the coordinator of pre-primary section. Himangi ma'am, the best counselor of our school. Now I would request the judges to start the competition.
I am Swara Dubey from 9B and today I am supporting the motion which is importance of organic food. Basically I believe that organic food is more healthier than inorganic food because organic food we consume it as a fresh and inorganic food contains many pesticides and insecticides which are highly composition of hazardous chemicals. Organic food is basically cultivated with natural manures and fertilizers, and on the other hand, inorganic food are basically composed with hazardous and deadly chemicals, chemical fertilizers and insecticides. This can affect our body. In today's world, many children are facing with juvenile diabetes, obesity, high blood pressure and heart diseases too. So this has actually increased the death risk of the children especially. Nowadays everyone thinks that organic food is not, it is expensive, but actually it is not that much. As we are spending for our lifestyle, for our clothes, 1,000 up, many rupees for that, but for our food, which is this fundamental need of our life, we are not spending, we are thinking twice, thrice and everything. So I don't think that's correct.
From 9th. So I feel organic food is way better than non-organic food. So non-organic or conventional food is wrapped in plastic papers or plastic wraps. So they look fresh on the outside, but from the inside all the vitamins and nutrients which we need for our body are absent. So I feel organic foods are freshly grown using the farmers. So yeah, that is why organic food is way better than conventional or non-organic food.
Hey everyone, my name is I'm from 9B. So, organic food, yes, let's talk about it. Organic food is, mostly by many people. We call it wrong, we call it even different. They are not, supportive towards organic food. But why? Why are you supportive by spending many rupees on the clothes and on other things you need, but not on the food? Your body is as important as money. Now, I'd like to tell you something. I was sick last year, and it was because of food problems. But after that, my doctor had suggested to try different vegetables and fruits which were organic. Then we got to know from the local market where we took all the vegetables and fruits. They were all, they were not good, they were not fresh. So we started ordering from different apps, and I got better with medicines. But obviously, with the food I had at home, also helped me a lot to stay better, to stay healthier. So I asked her, why not fruits, and why the money you are wasting on your products and your meals on your body, and why you want to keep your body healthy. So I would like to tell you all that organic food is the most important part, and it keeps your body healthy and hydrated. So yeah.
My fellow students and my fellow teachers. I am Archana from grade 10th A, and today I will be speaking on the topic importance of organic food, and I am supporting the following. Now, what is organic food? Organic food is the food which is produced organically using traditional farming methods, which means no added preservatives, no artificial pesticides. Now, I do agree on the notion that organic food is a little bit more expensive than our non-organic food. But the non-organic food that we are getting in the markets today has 30% more pesticide content than our organic foods. Now, I would like to ask you all one question. If we can pay a little more and our family's safety is guaranteed by these organic foods, do you really think we should think on the money matters? No. Because organic foods make us feel safe. And now organic meat and eggs are also produced traditionally. For example, if the livestock has a disease, let's say it cannot be cured, It is cured, but by traditional methods. Now, most of the non-organic farm producers, they give antibiotics and medicines. Now, those antibiotics and medicines have harmful chemicals. Those chemicals will get inside our body and eventually lead to second disease. And organic foods also cure cancer. They prevent cancer and they also prevent premature aging, which is a very big problem in today's time. I would like to thank you.
Here I am Pandey from grade 9 who will be speaking against the topic importance of organic food. Now I would like to continue what I had left off before in the round 1. Lack of awareness of organic food. In today's world, lack of awareness is really high because organic food is a new term. It is a really new term which a lot of people who live in undeveloped, in developing countries are still unknown to that. And as my fellow senior, I have mentioned that money is more important for your health. Money is more important, and your health is more important. Sorry, your health is more important than money. What about the poor farmers? What do you think they will do? I would say Bihar is like one of the most undeveloped states in our country. What do you think the people living there eat? They eat the same food as us. No one said that the food that we eat normally is unhealthy, but some part of it is unhealthy, like fried foods and a lot of things like that. Processed foods are unhealthy. No one said boiled foods or the food that our mom cooks at home is unhealthy. Who said that? Practically, and one more thing I would like to add on that is that in Germany, it was I think 2 years ago in Germany, due to the organic farming, 4,000 people had been affected with a syndrome called HUV. It is a Down syndrome, and out of that, 100 people had died. Why was it? Because the soil which the crops were plotted in was polluted. You cannot ignore that. Plus, conventional farming is way better than as for me, conventional farming is way better than organic farming. Why? Because it has high yields. HYV seeds are really because of the new developed technology. HYV seeds are safe to like the crops which are grown out of HYV seeds are quite healthy. And plus, I don't think in India everyone can afford organic food. If you want to bring the change of organic food, yes you can. But you cannot ask everyone to eat only organic food. I oppose that. Thank you.
Judges and fellow debaters. My name is Gaurav Mahapatra and I am from grade 9A. Today I stand before you to present the topic organic food, and I am against that. Okay, so let's talk about the so-called health benefits of organic food. So, do you think that organic food is afforded by many villagers in India? Don't you think it is a luxury? Don't you think this is unnecessary spending of money? You spend, for example, I am a farmer. I invest 10 lakh rupees using the traditional method. I expect the returns of 15 lakhs. But if I use organic method of food farming, I invest 15 lakh rupees and I expect my returns of 20 lakhs. But in return, I am getting a low yield. And in a country like India, where 70% of the population lives in villages, don't you think it is affordable for the country like India? And as my fellow debater Swaraj said, that organic food farming is much more healthier than traditional way. I would like to correct her that as per Annals of Internal Medicines, which was established in the year 1927, published an article on 4th September 2012 in which they concluded that organic food and traditional way of farming, the differences between them are negligible. So you cannot say that organic food is more healthier than traditional way of food. That's it. Thank you.
opportunities for them. But most of the people are uneducated or they don't know about it. And that is the reason there are less subsidies. Then second, the lack of infrastructure. As we heard that organic farming needs to take a lot of care, and due to some weather changes, there are also with organic farming, all the crops can get disrupted. So due to these reasons, the lack of infrastructure in India has also led to bloom. Then the third is the more manpower. As we know that organic farming requires more observation, more intensely farming. So that is the reason most of the farmers in India, as we know, don't prefer to go for that much farming. So what they do instead is that they take the people in their houses and their families and they use them as helpers. And sometimes in rural villages, you also have heard that there are also child laborers. As we know that child labor is a crime. So you can also say that organic farming in the rural areas is sometimes good as well as
To respected principal ma'am, with members of the jury and my fellow teammates. Today I am Krishna Jain from grade 10B and I am here to present my opinion on the topic importance of organic food. But let me tell you, I am against it. So, as everybody here rightly said, organic farming is usually considered a better alternative to conventional way of farming. But in contrast, conventional farming is using of hybridized and genetically altered seeds to get more yield. We talked about how organic food is more expensive or gives less yield. But have we ever thought what is the reason to it? So here today I present the reason why organic food is more expensive. Organic food is more expensive to cover the cost of organic certification and the need of high labor. And also, organic food is grown without the use of fertilizers or pesticides, because of which the immunity of the crops go low and the crops may be destroyed even faster. On the other hand, conventional farming uses fertilizers and pesticides which on the other hand, conventional farming uses fertilizers and pesticides which immune the crops and give a higher yield and a faster yield. We need to understand that in today's world, we need higher and faster yields to feed the growing population. Also, inorganic food offer a huge range of products like frozen foods, fruits, vegetables, ketchup, syrups, and etc. We need to understand that organic farming may look like a better option, but in reality, conventional farming is better for the long term. Thank you.
Good morning to all jury, respected teachers, and my dear friends. I am Orators from the Rubian's house, and I will be raising points on the benefits of organic foods. So, in today's world, sustainable development is greatly emphasized by United Nations, by whom 17 SDGs or Sustainable Development Goals have been formulated. Among these sustainable development goals, eradicating hunger is the foremost, and this can be achieved by organic foods. Organic foods are produced without the use of any bioengineered, genetical and hormonal treatment, antibiotics, fertilizers and pesticides. They include a variety of benefits like better profit margin for the farmers, better nutritional value for and safe for all, no harmful chemicals used, good health benefits to both consumers and producers, and most of all, it is completely environment friendly. Now, I would like to call my teammate Nandita to elaborate on that point.
Good morning everybody. I am Nandita from grade 9B and I am going to be talking about the topic if organic farming is eco-friendly. Organic farming reduction of soil pollution and water pollution helps in growth of useful organisms that in the terrestrial and aquatic habitats. Thank you. I would like to call Manasvi to continue.
Good morning everyone, I'm Manasvi and I would like to focus on the topic hydrogenated fat in conventional food. Did you know that hydrogenated fat can be harmful to pregnant women, fetuses and children? This can also cause neuropsychological ailments, can weaken our immune system and can cause heart diseases. In these times when we are prone to have a heart disease at any age, we are basically contributing on having a heart disease. I would like to say that eating conventional food will only make our bodies weaker. I would like to call upon Bala to continue. I would like to call upon Shrish to continue.
I'm Shrish Kulkarni from grade 9A. I would be speaking about the importance of organic food. I would be emphasizing on the point of variety of foods that we can grow by organic crops. So many people think that there is no variety of crops in organic farming, but it's not the truth. About a century ago, we had about 150 to 200 varieties of pumpkin, but today we are only 5 to 6 because the conventional farming is ruling over the world. It has almost finished the varieties of pumpkin or any other vegetables which used to be there today, and the nutritional values, the vitamins, the minerals which they had, which were beneficial for us. Thank you.
Jury members and my fellow students. I'm Omia last month with David and today I will be speaking against organic. Now, because I'm lucky enough to get yet another opportunity to speak on this topic, I'd like to emphasize on one of the biggest question marks for organic. Is it authentic? Is the so-called organic food kept inside your refrigerator actually authentic? As per the official statistics provided by the United Nations itself, by the year 2050, the food production will have to be ramped up by a whopping 70% of the village population. Do you really think this slow and lengthy process of organic food can keep up with this never-ending demand? Can it? Also, not to mention, everyone saying organic food has minimum pesticide chemicals. Minimum. It's not completely zero. It still has some amount of chemicals in it. And that's not very nice, to be honest. Another huge problem about organic food is its storage. It tends to have a shorter shelf life compared to its conventional counterparts, leading to shopkeepers adding more and more preservatives, pesticides to limit a longer shelf life, save themselves from loss, leading us to question its authenticity. Shopkeepers tend to mix the authentic organic food with its conventional counterparts to increase their sales, get themselves profits, making us question the authenticity yet again. Yes, organic food can be balanced out, but it's still impossible for everyone to have a diet that has 100% organic food. Given the fact that it's too costly, now a poor man who's struggling to get just a day's meal most definitely cannot afford the lavish organic food. Even if they can, what is the authenticity? Thank you.
Hello all. Hello jury members, good morning, hello my students. I am Shri Nayak and today I am going to speak about the cons of organic foods. So do you really think that organic foods are really organic? Are you assuring that the organic foods are healthy? Many people state, see, in our world, now the world is full of greediness. It's the fire of desire which the people have in their mind. Even the farmers who are poor, they always think of making money. Money matters. Money matters. Always money matters. They have to run their house. They have to live a sustainable reality life. So they always add fertilizers and other things which we even don't know in organic foods. We can't guarantee that organic foods are really organic and healthy. It has been stated out. Not I am only speaking. It's been stated out by the French French Food Agency and even the Consumer Association of UK that the organic foods of now, like the modernization world, can't be stated out more safer or more healthier than compared to the inorganic foods which have been produced in the factory sites. Now many people in the newspapers state about the adulteration topic. And adulteration is not good. They are adulterating but actually adaptation can be taken as a positive topic also. There are many organic foods like, say example, organic milk. They have very less amount of iodine and selenium, which are being added by our nutrition, and which is very important for the growth and growth of the human beings. So I believe the stats, and that's why I am with gods. Thank you.
Good morning everyone, my dear teachers and my dear friends. Today I am going to speak against the topic importance of organic food. So, firstly, I would like to start with a point, that is, organic food can't last longer than non-organic food. It is very sensitive to the environmental changes. It can cause bacterial infections to us human beings. When the crop is in the yield, the insects or the other animals may affect the crop, and that might affect us. So, and secondly, I would like to start with another point, that is, organic shops are not present everywhere, and not everyone can afford to buy organic food daily in their life. Because some people have financial issues, or some live in slums. As few students said, that 70% of the population lives in the villages. So, the village people are not that towards eating organic food, and they eat non-organic food in their daily life, and that is not affecting anyone. It's just giving us more nutrition with the chemical fertilizers and artificial fertilizers. Thank you.
Wow, it was indeed a fantastic competition. I hope you enjoyed it all. I would like to express my vote of thanks to our honorable dignitaries, our great judges, and our great teachers, Karuna ma'am and Maggie ma'am, for organizing this event systematically. Thank you so much, my dear students, for making this event memorable. Thank you. And students, please like and subscribe to our school's YouTube channel. Thank you.